Hey y'all. So, y'all remember the Indian cipher reaction I done, right? I'm glad that y'all enjoyed that and y'all, you know, I would say no expecting me to do another Indian reaction. So, hey, you remember the guy Big Deal, rapper Big Deal, right? So, I'm doing one of this. So this is called Are You Indian? Anti-Racism. So, after hearing him on that cipher, I wanted to check this guy out and see what else he got because I know he got some more songs than this. And hey, yeah, I know me. No matter what race you are, I'm just all about hearing the talent, skills, what people got. And I guarantee you, some of the songs that I've done so far, I can see why they're not, on the radio or like on TV because, they're not going to blare out because some of these artists don't be going along with trying to get famous, trying to get clicks, trying to get high on the billboard. They just here just to promote their music, just to have people tune in and listen to. So yeah, so hey, I'm gonna do this, and hey, boy,
Who are you? What you even doing in here? Pardon my ignorance, but lately too many immigrants in India. Did you sneak in through the border? You look Chinese. I ain't racist, I just judged you based on how your stupid faces see. You got little eyes and no eyebrows. Would you think you Indian? I doubt. Would you think you Indian? Why, how? Looking for the Indian way you staring at him right now. Your girls dress provocative and party all night. And when it leads to rape, you're a rally, alright. Like, that's gonna make a difference. I'm sick of all the sickness. Most of you college kids just alcohol and weed addicted. You can say it's none of my business, and I'm a freaking hater, but I hate your loud music, and I'm your freaking neighbor. Most of you come to college in pretext to gaining knowledge, but all you do is just bunk and continue draining wallets. Now why don't you find some work? Now why don't you find your worth? Now why the fuck are you stuck just living off mama's purse, huh? You waste your time playing Dota, you still gon' get a job thanks to STSC quota. Living off gum and sympathy, losing dignity, like you lost your virginity. You're second in it. Surely it was early, especially with your girlies, right? Surely it was early, especially with your girlies. Oh, and to hell with you and your smelly food. Every time you cook, it smell like yellow poop. Makes me wanna puke. You don't need unless it's meat involved. Chicken ain't good enough, so you eating dogs? Sometimes you tryna fit and sometimes you tryna be different. Sometimes you tryna be Western, sometimes you tryna be Indian. All I'm tryna say is all of this is very conflicting. Why don't you make up your mind and then make a decision and be the person that you wanna be, really from within, not just be somebody cause it's convenient and play the victim. This is the very reason for your regis terrorism. You're fighting for your rights, yeah, very convincing. Stop the killing. Something's weird about your race. You claim to be a man, I see no beard is on your face. I hate the law, don't believe court. Justice is blind, and blind is the key word. So why criminals running free for an innocence wanna be heard while they're in prison and us 5 years for using a C word? And we love Mary Calm cause she represents a country and not just where she's from. It is necessary if we want to ever share a bond and care about each other like our very own.
yeah, I'm, yeah, I'm getting so like focused into this. He said Mary Calm. Let me look her up. Oh, one professional boxer, former. Oh, mm. And she's still alive too. Live. Wow. And you know what? I'm glad he put it that way because we got a lot of boxers from different countries coming in to compete, fight the best for the best, and where they represent is where they are representing their country, not representing where they're from. They represent their country, and also like what he is saying on here is like, wow. Personally, for me, that's like what we're doing out here. Like everybody wants to copy one another. Everyone wants to pretend to be someone that they're not. They're trying to fit in with that race. They're trying to fit in with that type of individual. And I'm just like, just stay who you are. You are who you are. Just don't judge. Just don't try to copy. Don't try to be someone that you ain't. Hey, we're still dealing with that. And also back to the topic, like I ain't gonna like go too much on here, but I would say this: like there are different Indians out here. There are different Indians everywhere, and what he's saying on here is kind of on point. I mean, you are Indian. You stay who you are as a. I mean, I'm an Indian, but let's say there's people out here that are Indian, but some of them can't define themselves as Indian, but they trying to pretend to be someone or something that they're not. It's like stick to who you are, because either way, people still want to act like they're not who they are. But either way, who you are born into, who you came out of, who you are at the end of the day. And yeah, but either way, I know he's being on point on this, and there's more I want to get into it, but I'm gonna continue on with this.
You Indian? Do you wanna be Indian? Are you Indian? You wanna be Indian? Huh? I am me, trying to fit in as an Indian citizen. I can't pardon your ignorance for thinking I'm an immigrant. I live by the border, the left side. Of course you judge me by my face, so it clearly makes you a racist. Arunachal, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Tripura, Sikkim and Nagaland. This is the Northeast, Seven Sisters of this land. We belong right here, not China or Japan. No. Living better, but you feeling bitter. Little eyes, but I can see the bigger picture. A bigger vision, maybe one day we can be together, coexisting in harmony, cause we just sick of terror. जोश में होश खो के लड़कियों को देता दोष, उनके ड्रेस से बहुत ज्यादा छोटी तो तेरी सोच है. इंसाफ के खातिर रोड पे रैली करेंगे रोज, जब तक मिले मुल्जिम को दंड रोक सके तो रोक ले. We were historically oppressed so horribly, in excess, inequality, and a mess. Discriminated as minorities, suppressed, so the authority chose to give the priorities to us. Simple words we deserve, all the quota reserved. Simple words we deserve, all the quota reserved. We ain't living off sympathy. If you ever feel differently, go and raise the issue at the ministry instantly. Some of us try to fit in, some of us try to be different. Some of us wanna be Western, cause you don't let us feel Indian. All I'm trying to say is you put us in this very confusing condition. Why don't you make up your mind and then make a decision and let us be who we wanna be, really from within. Let us be somebody with no restrictions, so be the victim. This is the very reason for our region's terrorism. We fighting for our rights cause the government isn't, so fuck the system. Hail Mary, this smells hairy and smells very shitty. No wonder our women find you real scary. When Gandhi got thrown on the train cause of his skin color, that's the type of racism that's always been under. The Britishers divided us and then left, and up until this day we still follow the steps. We are slaves to our pride, where innocence pay the price. Violently take a life, another mother she cries, another daughter is raped, another son has just died. All of the sacrifice just to prove who is right. What's the point to be alive if there's the meaning of life? If we keep up with the fight and never see eye to eye, let us be human. As humans we empathize. It's time to bring a change. It starts with you and I am Indian. Let me be Indian.
Oh man, this right here is so, very unique and well oriented, orientated. And all I can say is, hey, what race you are, what color you are who you are. You black, Indian, Hispanic, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, like. But at the end of the day, you are a human being, regardless of the skin color. Because that's the thing, man. Everything is always divided, and yeah, he's right on that point. I mean, they have been divided. Like, you got British Indians, you got Japanese Indians, you got like Australian Indians, you got Canadian Indians, and there's like, yeah, whole bunch of them everywhere. Same with different other races like black, but that's one thing that I can definitely respect of him is like he's speaking on his behalf, I believe, of him being a proud Indian and what he is, trying to put out. Because really, I wish guys like him could actually, do more. And this is what 7 years ago? Dang. You know what? I don't know where I have been not even trying to find artists like him. Because me, I'm always a music influencer. Like, I like to look at different artists from any other country. And yeah, I know sometimes I'm not always in for hearing the, cussing so much, swearing, the violence, the guns. Like, that's why I like listen to a lot of gang, related music. It's always about violence, and I don't like that. I'd rather listen to people who got skills. I'd rather listen to people who are, putting their creativity and using their wordplay, rhyme schemes into good hands. And I like people who are actually putting in music based on, the reality of what's going on. So, back to what being on here. I think everything he said on here is true. Like, really true. And don't get me wrong, like, really, I've watched a lot of Indian movies and I've seen the dividedness and I see how much they get treated and being, mistaken as a terrorist. And there are good Indians out here. There are good Indians, but the ones who are bad and ruthless and racist, yeah. But let's be known, man. Like there are some good Indians out here in this world. Really, they are. It's just, sometimes the system always be corrupting people's minds. But either way, I would say, man, this dude right here, he definitely put out a good song. Basically giving that, reality rap based on his race, and he did an amazing job on here. See, non-political. It's just coming from inside the heart. You know, that's like me saying, "Are you? Am I black or am I just African?" But me, I am who I am. And I'm proud to be who I am. Okay. All I can say is that everybody needs to treat everybody as humans instead of worrying about the color. Because hey, we're still dealing with that every day. So keep that in mind. But either way, this right here is excellent. Gold. But let me finish up.
I am Indian. Let me be Indian. That's all.
Hey, excellent video. And I definitely agree where he's coming from. Really. Like everything he said on this song is definitely from the heart. So I can agree where he's coming from. Most definitely. Most definitely indeed. Rapper big deal, y'all. Rapper big deal. So what y'all think about this? So, back with more and I'm gonna catch y'all in just a bit.